What's your name? Conchuarai. And Duan, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. And Contamarai, what are you... By the way, I'm tormented now. Jeepers creepers. How could you not be tormented? You know what I mean? Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. This video is all about being tormented, and I mean being tormented in Thailand. We're going to cover a lot, but I'm standing here for a reason, because this has tormented me since I've been living here, and now that the thing that was tormenting me has been rectified to the satisfaction of the Thais, it's tormenting me even more. See this? They're two, I won't call them breeze blocks, they're chalk blocks. You can actually saw them with a wood saw. They're typical Thai blocks, and they use them in houses. They're as light as a feather, look. Light as a feather. They use these two, to traverse the path of least resistance. Yes, this is the car park. The entrance is over there. But a lot of people walk from their condominium or their room here to access the car park. And I suggested a few months ago to a good friend of mine who's on the committee that they should knock this wall here, about this, about a meter of it, and then people will be able to just walk through, and there's a natural step that occurs on the other side. But oh no, they do it the Thai way. They construct a monstrosity which even makes it worse. Allow me to demonstrate. I have to put one foot here and get up on the wall and then navigate down this metal. It's iron. It is iron. I was going to say it's aluminium. It looks like iron to me. Look, have a look at it and you'll see. Look at it's so bloody precarious. Oh, dear God. Ups a daisy. So here we are, sitting on this monstrosity. It actually makes it worse. You've got, what they had before was a load of those breeze blocks piled up here, mimicking steps. And they were wobbly and unstable. So now what they've done is, and it's well constructed, but they brought up this aluminium, or metal, is it aluminium? I think it's steel. This makeshift steel, these makeshift steel steps, brought up to the level of the wall, which means you still have to scale the wall to get over it. Ups a daisy. I mean, where in the name of God is the logic? Surely you'd realize that that's the path of least resistance. Knock down the wall and it's a natural step. But oh no, they gotta go and do it like that. Oh dear God. Ups a daisy. And not only that, but these are sharp edges. And kids live here. I mean, come on. I mean, what in the name of God? That is so bloody sharp. You see, these are the things in Thailand that torment me. But you see, I'm not going to bother with this anymore. I've already suggested it to them. I've spelt it out what they needed to do, and they go and make a hames of it. But you see, that's the beauty of living in Thailand. This is their way. This is the way they do it. This is their logic. How can they think so differently? How can they exacerbate the problem rather than reduce the resistance or whatever the hell? God damn. Anyway, we're going to look at a lot of things that will torment you in this wonderful country. Oh dear God. Stay tuned. Can you imagine building a building in a tropical country with about 5 months of a rainy season without gutters? There are no gutters on these premises. Absolutely zero, nada, nothing. And when it rains, all the rain from the 8th floor, we're on the ground floor, or they say in the States, or say in Thailand, the first floor, comes straight down like a torrent. And my wife has employed the use of bloody umbrellas. There's more somewhere else. There's more somewhere else. We have a battery of these things that we line up, leaning over, like, I won't open it, but leaning over the rail here to prevent the water going inside. And of course, the umbrella can't encroach over on this side of the walkway because it's against the rules. But what about the rule? What about the rule about having gutters in buildings? I mean, where's the logic? It will, during the rainy season, it absolutely torments me. I am tormented. Fuck it. So it's safe to say, I am bloody tormented. Another thing that torments me. As I was saying, another thing that torments me are the beautiful women of Thailand. Why should that be a torment? Well, obviously, I'm getting on. And my physical attractiveness is on the way out, if it was ever there to begin with. And you can't take yourself on a perambulation. There's a word for you. That's a word for today. Perambulate. Perambulate. That's where the word pram comes from. You can't perambulate through the streets of Bangkok without choking. That's one thing. But you also can't perambulate through the streets of Bangkok without being tormented by the beautiful women that are unattainable. I'm going to put myself into torment. I'm going down there. We'll swing around. I don't know if you can see it. We're going down there. That's Sudhi San Market in the central business district of Sudhi San. A wonderful place for office girls. And I'm going to be tormented. It might not be immediately apparent, but believe you me, it is bloody apparent to me every single day of my existence. And I tell you, it is like existing because there's nothing you can do. You just have to enjoy the scenery. And if you want to partake in any kind of activity with some of the beauty you see around you, you'll have to part with something that's very dear to you. And it's very dear to me, and I don't have enough of it, and none of us do. Just as I'm speaking, it's always the same. There aren't so many, but I'll just spin around here. Coming off the bridge there, I copped an eye load of that. I copped that before you did. And this is the kind of thing that absolutely drives me bonkers. There's absolutely so many beautiful girls, it would drive you crazy, and so many beautiful older women. A friend of mine who I talk with every day says to me, why do I torment myself? Well, how can I not? How can I not? This is a Thursday morning and it's not lunchtime. It's just gone 11 o'clock and the offices around here are full of employees. I mean full. But you'll get a glut of them coming out at lunchtime in about an hour or so from now. So I'm not really as tormented as I could be, but I'm sure I will experience being tormented before this video is, yet again, before this video is out. Look up. You always get in the low. I always get in the low from the older women. And of course I'm a happily married man, and why should I torment myself? Just by saying hello, how could that torment you? Well, it can. It can. You see just how popular this place is. You see, This brings me back to my big picture El Panorama days when I'd have to stand on the footpath or on the sidewalk waiting for someone to come along. What's your name? Kunchuanai. And oh, Duan, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. And Kuntamarai, what are you doing today? By Tio. And are you I'm making a YouTube video. Did you want to say hello to YouTube? Okay. So your name is Duan. Are you shopping?
Yes.
And what are you shopping for? Food or clothes? Food. Okay. Well, I hope you have a lovely day. Okay, Duan. Nice to meet you. Okay. So you see, as I said, it brings me back to my big picture El Panorama days. I can't help it. And you see, that's what adds to my frustration. You know, the more I talk about being tormented, there is a solution. And that is Thai VIP. Did you know that Thai VIP and me and Alpha Omega and my YouTube channels have been associated with each other for over 3.5 years? The owner who runs Thai VIP is French and he lives in Hoi Hin. And if you click in the link in the description, you'll be brought to Thai VIP where beauty awaits you and you won't be tormented anymore. Many men who have watched my channels have met their future wives or girlfriends on Thai VIP. So, don't delay. Click the link below. Register, see what happens. And don't be tormented. So I've come in out of the heat, trying to cool down, you know. As they say in Thai, jai yen yen, or say in English, cool your jets. I've always hated that phrase. I hate someone telling me to calm down, because being excited or aggravated is part of your humanness. It's a process for releasing negative energy, I think. I don't know what the process is for releasing the frustration of being tormented. Well, I do. But I'm not going to do that. My God, I'm looking here and I'm tormented to God damn, I swear to God. Well, I'll have to share with you what I'm talking about. So we'll have a chat with this lady. Pom Tam video YouTube. Tam YouTube, okay. Any mango sticky rice.
Yeah.
And then tarai, noon tarai.
55 บาท
55, okay. So 55 baht for mango with sticky rice. I wasn't interested in the sticky rice, you know yourself. Or the mango for that matter. I could grab myself a coffee to try and control myself. You think I'm joking? I'm not joking at all. But you see, caffeine has never had any effect on me. You can Google it. People with fast metabolism, I got a fast metabolism. I can drink copious amounts of coffee and still get a good night's sleep. It does nothing for me. I've often heard people say, oh, I need my caffeine buzz or boost in the mornings. It does absolutely nothing for me. I don't get hangovers. I don't feel good, but I don't get hangovers as such. Anyway, I deviate. But I am, at this stage, I'm tormented. Another reason I'm tormented is because I don't speak the language well. Another reason I'm tormented is I don't speak the language well enough. And it is tormenting when you're trying to integrate with people. Like I couldn't say more than, you know, Annie Arai, what is this? And she said, mango sticky rice. And I say, how much? And she said, half 55 baht. That's the extent of my conversations. And that torments me. But see, that's my own fault. I should try and learn that. I've said it before, I should try and learn the language. I see any amount of girls here that I could love to share a coffee with or just to say hello. And it's very frustrating. So I've got the age going against me, and I've got the lack of the language going against me, and I've got the lack of funds going against me. But to be honest with you, I steer well clear. If you want to be tormented, you go down that road where you're funding companionship. And that's putting it in terms that the AI algorithm will allow me say, if you know what I mean. So who wants to fund companionship? because that's nothing. And I could easily do that. I could easily do that this morning, but it would render me into a state of complete depression and render me tormented. One thing I can control that I'm not tormented by is the food. Some people are tormented by food. They can't handle it. They have, like, unlike me, they might not have a fast metabolism. And you're saying, I'm a fat so-and-so. I have a bit of a gut, but that's old age gut or whatever it happens. But all through my life I could eat anything, whatever I wanted, and it wouldn't affect me. But I'm going to have something to eat now, in the true tradition of this channel. Because one way to relinquish the stress of being tormented, and I mean I feel tormented this morning. There's a lot I can't tell you on YouTube about things that happened to me. But there have been a couple of things that have happened to me over the last couple of days that have tormented me. And I wish I could. Maybe in the future I'll be able to. But at this current time, it wouldn't be advisable. But I tell you what is advisable. I'm going to sit down and have something to eat. So regular viewers to the channel will remember this lady. I got fried pumpkin from her a few weeks ago, and I swear to God, it was one of the nicest things I've ever eaten in my life. I'm going to go for it again. I'll bring you a bit closer. By the way, I'm tormented now. Jeepers creepers. How could you not be tormented? You know what I mean? And I'm not speaking derogatory. I'm only trying to buy me pumpkin. And voila. Pumpkin crop, song and cow noon. Okay, thank you. So I'm getting the pumpkin, 2 portions of pumpkin, and look, I'll tie down the crop. Okay. So I'm getting a fried egg. Yeah. Cow noon and pumpkin song. Okay. So 1 portion of rice, 2 portions of pumpkin, and a fried egg. Chai crab. Pumpkin, chai crab. Thank you. เท่าไหร่ครับ
50 บาทค่ะ
50 บาทแป๊บนึง
จ้า
Okay. Oops, daisy. Huck Okay, Chuck D. It's okay. Okay. I'm going to deposit this at a table. So here's me pumpkin with rice. I did ask her for 2 portions, but my Thai is that bad, she gave me 1. But it's well worth it anyway. I'm going to deposit this at the table. You stay there, don't go away. So I found a table. Now to get some Coca-Cola. You can't beat iced Pepsi or, what is it, Est or Cola when you're eating stuff like this. Pepsi noon, crap. Yeah, no crap. Okay, thank you. Big Pepsi. Thank you. Chuck D, it's okay. Okay. Oh my God, I'm looking forward to this. Well, I'll do what I always do. 1 stool on top of the other, because seats in Thailand, or seating in Thailand, is always too low. So there we go. Pumpkin with rice with fried egg. And it's for nothing. Let me sit down here. Let me get me bearings. Touchdown. Wowza, lads, that's good. So I don't know where to put my gum. Oh jeez, I'll just leave it on the table for a moment. There's nowhere else to put it. Anyway, being tormented. I would be tormented by sitting at home doing nothing if I wasn't doing this. By the way, this is the nicest meal you could possibly have. It's fried pumpkin, fried egg with boiled rice. It's just up there. It's up there with bliss. And I never thought I'd hear myself say this, because I was the one that used to torment you and people out in YouTube land with saying that Thai food is nothing to write home about. But that's before I had fried pumpkin with boiled rice and fried egg. That is heaven. That is pure, pure, pure heaven. That is absolutely, when I say delicious, I mean top drawer. There is nothing tormenting about this. I'm just more or less saying in this video what you think most of the time as well. I'm looking at a municipality worker over there, and she's wearing a high-vis jacket and her standard issue overalls. My God, she has her hair tied up. She's absolutely beautiful. And this is what I mean. God damn. Mel Gibson made, I can pick up the chewing gum with this. For those of you who are wondering, there it is there. It's in the plastic bag. Mel Gibson made that film, What Women Think, or something like that. Oh, wouldn't that be so good? Just to see someone across the way and she catches your eye and you catch hers, or vice versa, and you wonder, and you can actually know what she's thinking. Whoa, that might be a blessing or not. I've often thought about that. I'm sure you have too. Imagine the opportunities we've missed because you can't read women's minds. I'd say, and this is just, I'd say because I've nothing to back it up, obviously, but I'd say in any one day, like me walking around here, there's probably been at least one or two women that would imagine me in a situation where I'd imagine them, if you know what I mean. Stranger things have happened. God, this is good. Yes, it's fucking good. Sometimes I feel frustrated because I'm married. Because you get into conversations with females, with girls, even of my own age. And of course it comes up, are you married? And the second question is, you say, yeah, is she Thai or Farang? And here's what normally happens. If you say Thai, she'll run a million miles away. But if she says Farang, if she's thinking of it, she might just go along with it. Reason being, the Thai women are afraid of Thai women because they know what they're capable of. And a Farang woman wouldn't know the score. So they would feel that there'd be less consequence, let's say. How many of you have had that question asked of you? Are you married? Yes. Is your wife Thai or Farang? I've been asked that question so many times. I'm doing delayed gratification here. I'm trying to delay the pumpkin and eat, God, she is gorgeous. God damn. I'm trying to delay eating the rice. No, eating the pumpkin and concentrate on eating the rice. Sorry lads, I'm looking everywhere here. Wow. Ooh, 17 baht. 17 baht for a large Coke. Jesus, can't go wrong. What the hell? Oh my God. If I had waited till lunchtime to come here, like it's 20 past 11 now, it'd be thronged, and I probably wouldn't have the opportunity to set up the camera, because the camera is on a tripod and it's about a meter in diameter, if you want to say that, between the legs, or about a meter apart, put it that way. It takes up a meter in the floor space, so it's a bit cumbersome. Oh my God almighty, this is just top notch. I can't tell you how good this is. That was 110% fantastic. Absolutely. It's all over too quickly. Where have you heard that before? That hit the spot. I hadn't, before I ate that just now, I hadn't eaten since, oh my God, 4 o'clock yesterday afternoon. No, it was 20 past 11 in the morning. Oh God. How is it that when you get a Coke, it's never enough, but to get another one would be too much? Do you know what I mean? Oh, that is lovely. It's nice just to sit here. Hang on, my fingers are wet. So I'm looking at my schedule today from the online stuff. And that doesn't torment me, because that keeps me sane. That keeps me sane, God bless it. I had to bring Harry to the hospital for his rabies shot. He's on a course of rabies shots. So that torments me. Having to take care, I love my son, but having to take care of Harry every single day. It's true. He's tormented. He doesn't have enough friends. Thai people aren't having children. I know. Anyway, I think it's time. I have to mind my lens here. This is the variable lens. It's basically like a pair of sunglasses for the lens when we go outside. Oh God. Thank you. Oh, this is a time where if I'd been eating with somebody else, I'd order another Coke or a coffee and just shoot the breeze. It's nice just to sit here. God, she's gorgeous too. Oh my God, how did I miss that? There's a quintessential Thai girl, the long, straight black hair. You know, the V-shaped shoulders with the small waist, you know. My God. Tormented. Leave it the way I got it. So I was just walking home, wasn't walking home, I was just walking out, and I saw this woman selling the pork on a stick. Sometimes you get very lucky with this, it's really, really delicious. So I said I'd give it a go. It looks absolutely scrumptious on the barbecue there. Everyone else seems to think so as well. You got your Isan. You see, people think I don't know much about Thai food, and I don't. But I know there are Isan sausages there. If I can get a look in. God, you could spend money in places like this. You really could. Any Thai? Any Thai? Keep back. 10 baht. Oh yeah, C Chen. Okay. Thank you. So I'm getting 4. 10 baht each. Tormented. Thank you. Sorry. So, I've just eaten, but although that stuff was really, really nice, it was a small portion. And when I saw this, my eyes are bigger than my belly, put it that way. So I'd move the camera a little bit out of the way. I swear to God, these, you can get very lucky with these things. This is the pork on a stick. They vary from place to place. It's all nice, but this smells absolutely divine. Oh my God. Kind of melts in the mouth. Top notch. I'm inclined to linger to see if I get lucky. That just took the edge off the hunger. There's another 3 of them there. Put them in the fridge for Harry when I go home. We'll head back up this way. I used to get called. I used to get accused of being a predator when I did the big picture at El Panorama. When all I did was ask people's permission if they wanted to talk. But the predator kind of name kind of stuck. Because I am in my 60s, and that stage was late 50s, asking young girls in their 20s if they wanted to talk. And I may come across as a predator. But you see, it'll be no surprise to you. Your eyes are forward facing. You're a predator. Human beings are predators. And that's what I'm designed to do. But because I'm not as attractive as I'd like to be, I'm tormented by that pursuit. So I torment myself. One of the things is you get a lot more recognition here than you do back home. Because you're seen as a novelty. That's what it is. That camera's a bit lopsided. If it is, I'm sorry, there's a slant on the pavement. So I'm just standing here, just waiting for you to become tormented with me. You see, you could strike up a conversation, and you're saying, why don't you? Well, I have done. Look, I try. Maybe I look too obvious, maybe I look too much like a predator. I've never ever wanted a video on this channel, Alpha Omega, to mimic or to resemble any video that I ever made on the big picture El Panorama. But look, that's what this video is about. It's about feeling tormented, and I tormented myself every single night I made any one of those videos. It was pure tormentation and temptation. Let's move on. I don't want to stand here too much longer. God. You must consider it very rude of me not to have already asked you if you have ever felt, or do you feel tormented living in Thailand? On any one of the topics that we've touched on in this video. But the main topic is the one we spent most time on. And that's how you feel totally helpless, frustrated and tormented by the fact that there's so much beauty that surrounds you. And you'd love to dip in and experience, you know, but it's just out of reach. Well, it is for me. You know, when I made videos for the big picture El Panorama, some guys thought I was living the life of Riley. Well, I wish I was leading the life they thought I was. On occasion, yes. On occasion, yes. But not half as much as I'd want to. I hear the word farang here. There's two farang there. They look sweaty and undesirable. I'm not tormented, I swear to God. I prefer Thai women any day. Well, listen, lads. I hope I gotta put these in the fridge before they start to cook in the bag again, or overcook or recook. I hope this video finds you in good health, or has found you in good health. And I hope you can share my frustration on being tormented in Thailand and see it for what it is, because it's something that I cannot control. Well, I could control. I could lock myself away in the room and not go out. And that will control it. But failing that, I will continue to endeavour to bring you interesting, thought-provoking and entertaining videos, just like this one. You may agree or may not agree, but whatever you do, lads, let me know in the comment section what you think. And if you haven't done so already, click the like button, the share button, subscribe button, do all those wonderful things, and I'll bring you back another wonderful video very soon. Thanks for joining me.